Shalom. Let me get straight into this lesson. This is the beloved brother here there, Yapar. Lesson going into, this whole banking cartel, the Rothschild family, and its affiliates. And they're actually going to say it in this video. This is redacted. He's pulling this from redacted, and they just gonna come all the way with it and tell you what we've been saying for a long time, starting at the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who controls the world. How they able to do this? This is prophecy that these devils will get exposed at the end of time, the end of days. This is the end of the so-called white man world. That's why this great exposure is going on. I'm just gonna let the video do the talking. Check this out.
This in print inside of these documents.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I hope that the American people are having their eyes open to the idea that a supranational international banking cartel has been running our country and, frankly, the world since World War II, and that the American taxpayer have essentially been paying for all of this. And what I see when I see all of these documents is, again, a very small club. It seems to be generational wealth that is passed on. Most of the people involved have been involved since the Federal Reserve. And as far as what has come out about the Rothschilds, we knew that because he had Ariana Rothschild was obviously close with him. But him bragging about it should also sound off the alarms, because what I really think we need to do is to start asking questions about the international banking system, particularly the Bank of International Settlements, the IMF, the World Bank, and the groups that are at the very top. Because right now, still, as far as I can see, all of these institutions still have immunity from the International Immunities Act of 1945 that created immunity, the inability to look into audit or anything legal with the Bank of International Settlements, and 63 banks underneath that. That is still in place to this day, and I believe that that is where the answer to the Rothschild banking dynasty lies.
Shalom.
All right, so let's get straight into it. So I got another video that I want to go into, but basically let me get into the scripture first to kind of set the stage. And brothers been going to the scripture, a lot lately, because this is so, this is what's going on right now. We've been saying this. This is, again, it's nothing new to us. It's a bit shocking because now they just coming all straight out with it. But we've been saying this for years, and no one took us seriously, really. They was calling us crazy, calling us that conspiracy theory. I hate that fucking word, conspiracy theory. They made that word popular among the masses, and now they just throw that word around without really understanding. Most people say conspiracy theory without understanding what the word actually means. But actually, in this context, the so-called conspiracy theorists or theorists were correct. If you want to play that game, we can play that dumbass game all day. But we've been telling you this through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah before all this attention came upon all this. Before we had to get out there and kind of make ourselves look like fools. Because we know this is the truth, but we know that most of the masses don't understand. So we had to make ourselves look like fools to you people until all this information came out. So we was moving strictly off the spirit of the Lord. And that's why we know we don't need no validation or, we move through the spirit of the Lord, and he releases the information that he wants out among the people that's analytical. The book of Job 9 and 24. Salakia. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And then you can precept this. A precept is just a reference, a cross-reference scripture. The book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3 and 4. The wicked is Esau, Edom, his descendants. They call themselves J people. You should know what I'm saying. They call themselves white. They call themselves the Europeans. They call themselves British. They call themselves Spanish, the French, the Canadians, Australians. They're all the same people. That's who in the head tribe, the head people of the Edomites is the J people. They run everything. The Rothschild family, Rockefeller, you name, go down that shit show of a list. And they do child sacrifice. They do rituals. I mean, they do so many rituals that it'll have your jaw drop when you really figure out what's going on. And that's why all this information is coming out. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. So he put himself up as the Most High, as the Messiah, as the prophets, as Moses, as Joshua, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. They even gave you these English names that cause even more confusion, right? They gave you the English names of, our ancestors, our forefathers. They gave you the English names so they can control the narrative. And they draw all the pictures to be so-called white men. If not, where and who is he? So if it's not the so-called white man, who the hell is it? So I'm going to get into this other video. This is a heavy video as well. So, if you just new to this, you're waking up, this is what's going on in this world. This is how it's being ran. So this is Jake that's in the airport. And he's going to pretty much go fuck off because he see these people in this world is dead from the neck up. If it ain't nothing dealing with no folly, no TikTok challenge, no hot Cheetos challenge, they not interested in seeing what's going on. And he actually probably is the most sane person out of all these people in this airport. He probably the most sane. And what's crazy, the joke on these people because they think he insane. Let's play this video. He said Epstein files have been released and everybody is acting normal because these people are sheeple. They're just going about their everyday business. They have no interest in really what's going on in the grand scheme of this world and the spiritual sense of it. They have no interest because their mind and their reality is based on folly. When I say folly, I mean foolishness. That's how these people operate. These people are on a very cardinal level. All they see is what they see in front of them, what they can eat next, what kind of next fun, fabulous thing they can do, right? And just all this folly, man. They into that fun, fabulous life, which you know what I'm saying when I say that. That Mo agenda, that Mo life. Yeah, and they, these people into this nothing pertaining to anything. That's why these people are known as sheeple. And this probably the only sane person in this airport, this Jake right here. So let me play this. And you see the ninja woman in the background yawning. And you're going to see this ninja woman say something else. Check this out. And look at these little ninjas. So yeah, you saw it. He basically, just went off because that's how we be feeling a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the dead nature, the spiritually dead state of these people in this world, where they only concerned with their next folly, what they're gonna do, where they're gonna go, what they're gonna eat next. Just nothing pertaining to anything. Just in the fucking way. And I feel it's Jake. You know what I'm saying? And all this wickedness going on in the Epstein files, all this information coming about all kind of shit they do and they've been doing. And most of the people in the world have no interest. They just want to watch the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They just want to watch, the next reality TV show, right? It's crazy, man. So they're going to get mowed down. The people in the world, let's go here. I'm going to give you some clarity. Why they're unconcerned, but we are. We paying attention. You got some people, a very small populace of these Babylonians are outraged right now, right? So it ain't just everybody got their head in the sand. And most people, they too busy in survival mode. They trying to survive, go to day to day. They so caught up and entangled in this world, trying to survive. They ain't got time to see what's going on. They gonna get mowed down. These just non-player characters. I'm gonna get into that definition as well. This scripture gonna break it down. 2 Edges 8:1. And he answered me in saying the Most High, and that's why we say Most High sometimes, because it's not his name, but it's a title. It's in the scriptures, though. That's where we get that from. That's not an Islam thing. Had made this world for many, but the world to come for few. So there's many people, there's many sheeple in this world is aimlessly wandering through here, don't have no purpose here. They don't, again, they just living in carnality, living in the flesh. Don't nothing make them tick besides folly. Let's go to 2 Edges 8, and it's going to break it down. And let's start at, let's just keep going. 2. Salakia. Let me let this load up. Salakia about that. Now this thing dragging. It says, 2 Edges 8:2. It says, I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it give much mold, whereof earth vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of, even so as this course of this present world. So what does this mean? Let's get straight to the point. 3. It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved. That's what this is talking about. So there's many people. It's like over 8 billion people in this world, according to these devils. But it's only going to be the elect of the nation of Israel that be delivered out of Babylon, for it's Babylon. And these people are sheeple. And that's why, the majority of these people are just, they sheeple right here, definition. It says people compared to sheep in being docile, foolish, or easily led. Right here. It says right here at the top, AI overview. Sheeple is a derogatory slang term combining sheep and people used to describe individuals who are docile, easily influenced, and mindlessly follow the crowd or authority without critical thinking. That's the definition I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So again, these people are through, all this information coming out, they're going to get theirs mowed down and all this uproar that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah 49:10. And this devil's been exposed on a whole nother level. Right? Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. That's his Illuminati, his secret societies. And it goes on from all other things as well. All this wickedness, child sacrifice. It's all the shit they've been doing. He should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So this is a damn devil demon that you're dealing with that's putting on the illusion that he's a noble, pious person. No, this is a damn devil in survival mode. Let's go into this definition. The psychology, Salakia. Survival mode is an informal, chronic state of high stress activation where the nervous system is stuck in a prolonged fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. So that's why these people are unconcerned, and plus these people are mindless. They're sheeple, they're cattle, they're goyim, as the small hatters refer to them as being. But the thing with that is they made them goyim. They made them dumbed down because of the education system and all the shit that they actually pump in their head that's all full of folly. That's why the people in this state, when they don't really take nothing seriously, if it's not directly affecting them, they don't care. And that is how it is. That's why they just non-player characters right here. It says non-player character slang meaning. It says refers to a person perceived as lacking independent thought, individuality, or critical thinking skills. That's these people, right? Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Qaholah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak, Kodash. Shalom.